It's so close.
Cornucopia.
Try instead of train.
I love this show.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching The Buzz in the first episode of The Buzz for the new semester, for the start of the spring semester. I am Meg Berry, and here with me today to talk about Christmas and New Year's resolutions and some other fun trivia stuff is Scott Donnelly and Brett Gombita. Thank you guys for being with me today. So like I said, we're going to start off with Christmas first. And you know, everybody likes to talk about presents and what they got for Christmas. So Scott, we'll start with you. What is the best gift that you got for Christmas this year?
At this point in my life, I'm pretty much relegated to the socks and underwear portion of my life. So not too much more exciting than that. I did get one gift that a certain professor here at Waynesburg suggested that I get a day planner. So I did get that gift, and thank God, because I'm a mess here trying to come up with what I'm going to do next in this spring semester. But yeah, I'd say clothes, that's pretty much the staple for me at this point.
Yeah, also funny that you mentioned clothes, because what I was going to say is I got a Miami Dolphins t-shirt, and I'm sure you guys have seen me rock any kind of t-shirt from any professional sports team. Like at our last Woosen production, I was wearing a San Antonio Spurs set of pants. So yeah, Miami Dolphins t-shirt, love it. That's
pretty awesome. My favorite gift was actually the shoes that I have on my feet right now. And I'm going to show you guys because they're actually kind of funny looking. These. They look like nursing clogs. I'm not a nurse, as you can tell. Like, why would I be on TV if I was a nurse? But they're orthopedic shoes. And I have really bad feet and bad ankles, and I'm a track athlete. So anything to like keep my body healthier than what it is.
Plus no laces.
Yeah, right? You just slip them on in the morning. You don't have to put in any, you don't have to put in any extra effort. Anyway, I feel like an old lady, but that's okay. So then my next question for you guys, and this is like coming from the heart a little bit. What is your favorite gift that you've ever given to somebody else? Anybody, either one of you.
I'll let Scott take this one.
Favorite gift? I don't know the favorite gift I've ever given, but I can tell you a good one for those of you who wonder what to get someone. And this is something I've done the last couple of years. Is throughout the year, I take photos and put them together in a calendar at the end of the year, and I give that to my sister, my mother, my aunt, and it's kind of a nice wrap up of the year, and I feature everybody in our family, even the dog. But you got to be careful, because last year I gave them a 2022 calendar for the year 2023. So you got to kind of be careful. But that is a good gift to give. So fellas out there, you're welcome for that one. Start now. Start taking pictures now. You're welcome.
Mine's kind of like more personal. So me and my mom and I are big Survivor fans, TV show. And I happened to stumble upon a Jeff Probst mug online, and it says, "Your reward today is a nice hot cup of coffee." So I got that from my mom this year.
That's awesome.
And she enjoyed it. I've seen her drink coffee out of it a couple times already. So
that's really cool.
That'll be mine.
That's really cool. My favorite gift that I've ever given. This is actually really hard, because I am one of those people where I feel like if I don't give good gifts, I failed. So I'm really hard on myself about it. But I would say my best gift I've ever given was I bought my mom one time. She loves the Watt brothers. So I bought her a J.J. Watt jersey from the Cardinals when he went to the Cardinals. And she said the only reason she'd ever wear it is because it had the name Watt on the back. And I've actually seen her wear that jersey more times than she has her own T.J. Watt Steelers jersey, which I think is funny because we're diehard Steeler fans. I mean, 412 right there. So I just think that's crazy to me, but she loved that one, and to see her smile on Christmas Day, that was a couple years ago, it just made me feel good. And then the last question that I have for you guys for the topic of Christmas, do your families have any Christmas traditions that stand out, that are different from what other families would do? Or just any traditions in general?
I don't know. Really, we just sit around and watch football. That's what we did this year. Or some days it's basketball mostly, but I don't know. I don't really think my family has any specific traditions when it comes to Christmas. What about you, Scott?
Yeah, we still hold out on the old real tree, and at this point, I think it's time to go artificial. But we're not breaking tradition. From my sister, my mother will not break tradition, but they're also not the ones that are cleaning up the needles and breaking the tree down, because by the time you get about into the first week of January, it has been sucked dry. So I'm ready for artificial. Put that sucker together, throw it out in the shed, and you're good till the next year.
Yeah. See, my family does real trees too. We've been doing it this year was our 38th year to go get real Christmas trees, and it's an experience. I actually, for my final for multimedia, I made a mini movie on my family's experience to go get a Christmas tree. But my favorite Christmas tradition is we do what's called Valia dinner. So it's kind of like the 7 meatless dishes, or the 7 fishes, but Valia dinner is the 7 meatless dishes. It's a Ukrainian and Slovakian tradition, and we do it on Christmas Eve. And it is a phenomenal meal, but it's so fattening because it's like it takes like 8 pounds of butter to make the meal. So sometimes afterwards you feel like, oh my God, I need a nap. But then there's like other times where you're like, oh, that was the best thing I've eaten in my entire life. And this year was really good, so.
Christmas calories,
Yeah,
where it's at.
it doesn't count.
It doesn't count
It
at
doesn't
all.
count.
No.
The Christmas cookies, none of that. It doesn't count. But thank you guys for those answers about Christmas. When we come back, we're going to be talking about New Year's resolutions and whether or not they're overrated. Welcome back, and on this segment we're going to be talking about New Year's resolutions. And just to start off, I think New Year's resolutions are kind of overrated. I've never made a New Year's resolution, so that's where we're going to start off with. Very first question here. Guys, New Year's resolutions, yay or nay?
No. Why wait until the new year? If you want something, go out and get it right now. Why wait until the start of a new year? But I mean, I kind of do have one because it does apply to the fact that there's a new year, which also means there's a new semester, which means it's a new chance to get good grades. So if I did have to have a New Year's resolution, I would say to get good grades. Okay. But what about you, Scott?
Well, I think it depends on what the New Year's resolution is. Like, I would like to give people some resolutions. Like, I would like for people to stop saying I'm today years old and they found something out. So if I could pass that along, just stop doing that. But the weight loss thing is always a big one. I think you're just trying to make yourself feel better by saying, I'm going to lose weight. So you go out and you get your gym membership and you go for about 2 weeks or so. And then you're like, well, I'm just back into my regular routine at this point. But yeah, I mean, I personally have made a resolution that I kept. And I'm going to share that one with you. Mm-hmm. So I used to be very bad at throwing trash into a trash can because I didn't concentrate.
Yeah.
So I'd throw a piece of paper and I'd miss. Last year I vowed to make my trash can shooting percentage way better. So that one I'm sticking to.
I love it. That's perfect.
I was wondering why there was a piece of paper sitting on his desk.
I'm so happy that you've been able to stick to that resolution.
Yeah,
and
very proud of it.
To like backpedal a little bit about the gym, I'm gonna like trailblaze off that here. That is probably the most overused, overrated New Year's resolution. Everyone's like, oh, new year, new me. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna become a fitness guru. And that just makes me so mad because like I'm an athlete and I go to the gym consistently. So when I walk into my hometown gym when I'm on break, because we're all on break when New Year's comes around in that first week of New Year's, when I'm on break and I'm trying to go to the gym, everybody is there and there's no racks, there's no available dumbbells and stuff like that. And I'm just looking around watching people work out who have no idea what they're doing. And I'm like, please leave.
Yeah, they have their like the
Please.
brand new
Yes,
Christmas outfits on, still with
right.
the tags on it.
It's
Like, come
like,
on,
get
get off the
out.
bench. I'm trying to work out here,
Exactly.
keep my own New Year's thing going. You know,
Exactly.
I suffer the Christmas calorie syndrome as well.
What are your guys's, like, what do you think is the most overrated New Year's resolution?
That one and maybe the swear jar,
Oh my
that type of
gosh.
thing. Trying to clean up the language a little
My
bit.
dad did that one year. Oh my gosh. It was horrible. He lost so much money from himself for doing that.
Yeah, that's one. Working harder, going to bed earlier, all those silly things. But yeah, but definitely the weight loss one. And again, I think it's just because everybody feels bad about themselves and giving themselves the excuse to do the cookie eating and whatever that thing is that you did over Christmas break. And you just try to get mentally, and it's like, well, I am definitely turning things around. And maybe some people from my past may have wanted to do I'm not going to drink that much this year either. But
If you're someone who can make it last for a whole year, though, props to you. Because most people, 90% of people are done with their resolution by February. So if you can make it last like a whole year, then I have big respect for you.
I don't even think it's that long. I was at this Money Matters thing yesterday with, I don't know, something I had to do for a class. And I went and they said like the number one New Year's resolution, for this is like according to the Wall Street Journal, is like people want to save more money and like stop spending money.
I didn't even think about
But
that.
then like the other statistic below it was people who make New Year's resolutions usually only make it like 2 weeks into the new year. So like, how's spending money going for you? How's working out and like losing weight going for you and stuff like that? So like I agree with Brett. If you can make it all the way into like the new year and like hold it on for an entire year, good for you. Like you're becoming a better person for doing that. But I know we're pretty much all in the same consensus that New Year's resolutions are kind of overrated. But if you guys were to set one, let's not call them resolutions. Let's call them extended goals. What would you set for yourself?
wow. Well, I mean, I don't know what the goal is because I just came back to college and I'm in my 50s. So that was the goal, is to try to get through college. So I guess that's what I'm trying to do, and then figure out where to go from here. And I'm like getting so much better looking year after year. I got to slow that down because it's unfair to the average man. So that's
I have a funny one.
Okay.
Beehive.
The beehive.
Yes, you guys know how long it takes for the food to arrive some days. I am keeping track of how long it takes my food to get here every day, and eventually maybe turn it into something. Maybe turn it into a study. How long does my food take every day at the Beehive on average?
You can like turn that into like a complaint letter
Like that, yeah.
for the benefit of every other student here.
Incoming students too.
Please, yeah, right. Please
highly
cook the food faster.
recommend Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah. Chick-fil-A will always go faster. But for me, my New Year's resolution, if I were to make one, is to just stay true to myself and grow my faith, because I'm a very religious-based person. So to grow my faith and to get closer to God. But that's all we have when it comes to New Year's resolutions and things of that nature. When we come back, we're going to do a quick trivia game from the 80s to now. Welcome back to our third and final segment of The Buzz today. We have the trivia showdown, I should say, of the Trinity Hillard class of 90 and the class of 23 going up against each other here. So I'm going to ask our fellow shark bait to come in and to give me the supplies I need.
Boom, baby!
For the competition. Thank you very much.
See you later, cheese nerds.
So, thank you for that shark bait. So, basically what we're going to be doing is trivia. But, to make it fair, we have trivia questions for Brett and trivia questions for Scott based on, age, time period, where they grew up. But, no offense. We're going to be playing Hangman on top of that. So if you get a question right, you get a guess at the letter. So this is a two-word hangman, as you can see. Ooh. 2 words. Okay? For everybody in the crowd at home. 2 words. 6 letters for the first one. 5 for the second one. Okay? So, play rock, paper, scissors, shoot to see who gets to go first.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay. All right.
I showed my hand too soon.
First question for you, Brett. Okay. When was Snapchat launched?
Ooh, so it's like fill in the blank. There's no multiple choice.
Yes. What
Okay.
year?
Would
Would you like the multiple choice? There is an option. For
is it
multiple
really?
Choice. Yes.
Do I have multiple lifelines, or is it just one lifeline?
Lifeline.
Just let me guess.
How about, okay, you
we're
just
on
want to.
here.
Do you want to guess or do you want the multiple choice?
No, let me hear.
Okay. You want the multiple
Yeah.
choice? All right. 2014, 2011, 2009, or 2012.
11.
That's correct. Good job.
I was like, it's 11 or 12 because like 9's too
Anyway,
early.
sorry, Scott. So we're done with that. So now, good job. Now you get to guess a letter here.
What do they say on Wheel of Fortune? RSTLNE.
I don't know. I don't watch Wheel of Fortune.
Give me R.
R. No.
Man.
Sorry. So you got ahead already, Brett. Okay. Now, Scott, it is your turn. Let's see what your question is. Okay. Who is the only team to win multiple World Series in the 1980s? The St. Louis Cardinals, the New York Yankees, or the Los Angeles Dodgers?
Dodgers. Boom.
That is correct. Good job.
81 and 88,
Good
baby.
job.
Boom.
81 and 88. He even gave the years. Bonus for that?
He knows ball. He's an old head. He knows
Okay,
ball.
so no R. Oh, let me write that down here so you don't give. Okay, no R. So what are we thinking?
I would like to go with an S.
An
For
S?
Scott.
An S for Scott. Would you like me to put the money sign as well?
Sure.
All right, there is an S. Money sign. I did the money sign, guys. If anybody doesn't know, that's how Scott signs his name, with the money sign S.
Yeah, that was his nickname back when he was in high school.
Anyway.
Class of 90.
Good job, good job. Now, up next, Brett, back to you. How many vibrations of the iPhone are there? So, like different types of vibrations. First one, 34,
Oh.
36, or 26, excuse me, 15, or 43.
34.
How did you get that?
I don't know. I'm just.
It is 34, you're right, good job.
I don't even understand the question.
Like, you know how your phone, vibrates when you get a notification?
I mean, when you grab it off the wall.
Oh, yeah, that. Exactly that. Okay, so go ahead. What are we thinking?
A.
A? You're really bad at this game. There's no
I can
A.
get the questions. I just can't get the letters apparently.
Now you got a body.
I got a body.
Now you got a body. You got a head and a body. That's bad.
Yeah.
That's not doing too good.
My game
All
is
right.
sinking.
All right, Scott. Moving on. Wow, this is really bad handwriting. Sorry to whoever wrote these questions, but I skipped that one. Okay. What was the best-selling video game console of the 1990s? The N64, Sony PlayStation, or the TurboGrafx 16?
The second thing you said.
The PlayStation?
Yes.
Correct. That is correct. I don't even know how you guys get any of these questions. I don't even know the answers to
Hey,
these
Jeopardy,
questions.
this is an application. Put me on.
Application. Okay.
I would like the letter N.
Letter N. Yes. That is on here.
Wow.
Yes. Yes, hold on. I'm very bad at spelling. We need to make sure. Yeah, I was right. Okay. Second guess myself. I just need to be confident here. All right. So good job. Scott, you're winning so far. You're almost here. But for the people in the crowd, this is what they have so far. 6-letter word, 5-letter word. Okay. That's what you got so far. Brett, your turn. How many Pixar movies are there?
Oh, no.
25, 16, 27, or 23?
27.
What? How? How do you know this? You're like a book of useless knowledge. How do you just
I'm not even a book of
know-
useless knowledge.
how
I'm
do you
just guessing, I
know
promise.
these? Okay. Maybe guess better here.
Yeah, give
Because
me-
you're losing tremendously here.
Give me E.
E? No.
Does this word have vowels in it?
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
has
gosh.
vowels in it. Yeah, there's no E.
Wow.
Anyway, now you have an arm. Okay. Scott, your turn. Yep, just like that. That's your stick figure right now. Okay. Okay. Which musical group became famous with the 1985 song Taken on Me?
Aha. Uh-huh.
Are you answering before
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? He didn't
Yes,
even need the
you're right. It
Oh
is
my
uh-huh.
gosh.
You're right. Okay.
Take on me.
Yep. Get into it. So, what question?
Let's go with an O.
An O? There is an O. You gotta catch up here, Brett. You're not doing
He's
too
leeching
good.
off me though. I took out the 2 vowels. We went with the O.
That is true. Oh, what was the letter you said before? I forgot
E
to write
and
it
A.
down.
E.
You said E? Okay, yeah. Okay, perfect. So, this is now what you have.
Okay. I don't know
Okay.
it yet. I don't know it yet.
Okay.
But I'm closing in on it.
All right. Brett, you're not doing too good here. But it's okay. It's your turn again. So you have time. You have time. I don't like that question. Moving on. Okay. What is the most popular female child's name since 2000? Emily, Madison, or Emma?
Emily.
What? How did you do that? Yeah, you're right. It is Emily. Now, guess better.
You.
No. What? You're running out of vowels, okay?
I can't buy any more vowels.
It's not you. And now you have 2 arms. Brett, you're in the danger zone here.
This is me right now
Yep.
in Hangman.
That's exactly him. That's literally what he looks like on the board as well. Anyway, so Scott, your turn here. This one doesn't have an answer circled, and I don't know the answer, so we're moving on. What did the Google search engine? When did this Google search engine first debut? 1992, 1990, or 1998?
Google search engine, 1998.
I don't understand. You got it right. I don't know how you guys are getting these questions
On
right,
behalf of
but-
me and Scott, we were not shown these questions before we came on.
Yeah,
the
they
panel.
had no idea. I wasn't even shown these questions before we came up here. But anyway, Scott.
I'm going to have to go with the letter I.
Yeah, that's on there. That is on there.
I forgot I was a vowel. That's why I said you last time. I'm not even gonna lie.
I is indeed a vowel. Okay. So what you got so far too? It's kind of hard, but it's not much help. Maybe if you guys don't get any closer within the next one, I'll give you a hint. And I feel like the hint will give it away. So I'm gonna wait till you guys are in desperate need of that said hint. But this is for you, Brett. Which artist has the most album sales since 2000? Taylor Swift, Eminem, or Kanye West?
T Swift.
No. It is Eminem who has the most. Wow. So you don't get to guess. Sorry, bud.
Do we get to put a leg on there? Did he get a leg?
No, because he doesn't even get to guess.
Okay.
Safety without power.
So, or I can ask the producers, what are we thinking? A leg, no leg? How do we want to do this?
No leg, but next time Brett gets one wrong, Scott gets to steal, and if Scott gets one wrong, Brett gets to steal.
So no leg.
And for the record,
But the
I
next
would have been
time-
also wrong.
You what? Who would you have said?
I was going to say Kanye.
You were gonna say Kanye. Okay. All right. So it wouldn't have mattered. They would have got it wrong
How
anyway.
honest am I?
You are. You're very
welcome
honest.
for having me on this show. You're welcome.
Okay, this one is for you, Scott. What fashion accessory was invented by a high school shop teacher? Hair tie, silly bands, or slap bracelets?
By a shop teacher?
Mm-hmm.
Silly bands.
No. Wow. Wow. Running out of knowledge here, but it is the slap bracelets. You guys remember those?
Yeah, I almost
Smack them on your arm and stuff like
You're
that.
supposed to steal it! Yeah, Brett was supposed to be able to steal that.
Oh, that's my bad. Sorry.
But it's even though.
But now
Not
it's even.
Yeah, that's a.
Next
yeah,
round.
We're good.
Get it. Have to get these right.
We
Don't
can,
let them steal.
We can edit all this out later.
Okay, so Brett, how many Olympic gold medals has Team USA won in all time? 2,629,
Very specific.
2006, 1,600 or 1,396, or D, 1,061. This is all time, so you got to think about how long it's been going
I'm
on.
gonna go with C.
It is one. Oh, stealing.
I'm
correct.
honest.
You're honest. You're honest. Good job. Do you want me to read the options again?
Yes.
Okay. 2,629, 2006, 1,396, or 1,061.
What did he say?
He said, you said the C, 1,396. So it's not that one.
I'm going to say the one that's just over 2,000.
The 2006? Nope. It is 1,061. So, nobody got that one.
That question was hard.
That was a hard one. I wouldn't have even got that. And I like the Olympics. But anyway, there's a lot of these I wouldn't have gotten, actually. Okay, Scott, this one is for you. What actor starred in 2 of the top 10 highest grossing films in the 1990s? Leonardo DiCaprio, Will Smith, or Tom Hanks?
I like Tom Hanks a lot in this one.
No. Brett?
Give me Will Smith.
It is Will Smith. That is correct. So, Brett,
Forrest Gump? What about Forrest Gump? Did they count Forrest Gump?
was that in the 90s?
Yes, it was.
Oh. It's a good movie, though. I'll give you that. Anyway, back to the hangman drawing board. Since we got it one correct for you guys.
Hold on, I gotta go through the alphabet real quick.
Okay. Give you guys a quick look, quick glance.
C.
No. Wait.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is a C. You're right. Good job. I don't have
Put
to
it
add
up.
a leg.
Put it on the board.
Okay. Now, here it is for you guys. You're getting closer. You're getting closer. This is what you have so far. Okay. Perfect. Good? Okay. So the next question here, Scott, that was your question, right? So now, back to the early 2000s time period. Brett, who has won the most Grammy Awards? Michael Jackson, Jay-Z, Beyonce, or John Williams?
Beyonce.
Yep. I feel like that was a gimme. I mean, she's an icon. She's a legend. She is the moment. Anyway. Now you have an option here. I'll give you a quick glance at the board, see what you have, what the people at home see.
I will take a T.
T. Yes. Now you guys are getting close. Okay. So what you have.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Can I guess?
Does he have to get a question right to
Yes,
guess?
he does. Yeah.
You have to get a question right. So if you
I
get
got
this
a bunch
question
right.
So if you get this question right.
Aha, remember? Aha.
Yes, that is correct. You did get that right. All right. What was the first video game played in space? Tetris, Pong, or Pac-Man?
In space. I believe it was Tetris.
You're right. You're right. So, oops. Why does it keep ending up on the table? Get out of here. Anyway, would you like to guess?
Letter P.
Okay, the letter P.
Pointy stick.
It's pointy stick.
Oh my gosh.
We came all this way for pointy
Correct.
stick.
Well, okay, so here's why. I was given the free will here to do kind of whatever I wanted, and I throw a pointy stick. I throw a javelin, so I feel like you guys would know that about me. So, Scott, congratulations, you won. Are you aiming?
All right.
Aiming for the trash can there.
Trinity wins again.
Either way, we were going to be
Well,
successful.
I mean, it was the battle of you guys and the rivalry schools. So, we can do a quick speed round. Guys want to do a quick speed round?
Sure.
All right.
A few moments later.
Okay, I lied. It's not a one word, but I feel like this one could be easy. So it's three. It's 3 words. So, but this could be easy. So, Scott, since you won, we will start back up with you and your questions. When was the World Wide Web first introduced? 1991, 1989, or 1994?
1989.
No. Brett. 1991 or 1994?
94.
No, it's 91. I didn't realize it was that old, but
I didn't either.
so neither of you get
Neither does
to
Scott.
guess on that one. Okay. Brett, how many Spider-Man movies has there been since 2000? And that's live action and animated movies. 8, 7, 10, or 12?
8.
No. 7, 10, or 12, Scott?
10.
Yeah, good job. Did you know that? Did you guess? Okay. Not a Spider-Man fan?
Well, I know, but I think there's probably been 8 too many.
Hot take.
I don't know my Spider-Man.
That's
I'll
hot
just
take. I
throw
love
that out there.
Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. So, the board is yours.
Let's go with an S.
Yeah, good job.
S for Scott. Wins every time.
Okay. So this is what you have so far. Got 2 there. People at home. So now, Brett, your turn. Let you look at that real quick. All right. What was the first Marvel movie of the 21st century? X-Men, Spider-Man, Iron Man, or Daredevil?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's right. I thought you didn't know you're Spider-Man.
But there was a Spider-Man question leading into this question. So
you use
context clues.
Great,
Wow.
great. Good job. So I'm going to let you guess a letter here. And because we're running out of time, then you're both just going to take a guess. So
Give me the letter E.
letter E. Yes. Okay, so here's what you guys have.
Can I take a guess?
Yes.
Seth Eli Adams.
Correct. You got it right. Seth Eli Adams is our producer.
The Cornucopia sequel, baby. the Cornucopia sequel.
Correct. Seth is our... Scott, you okay?
I feel like that was predetermined. I feel like that was a little bit of a predetermined ending. I just calling
You
like
want
I
to
said.
rock, paper, scissors, shoot to see who
Yeah,
wins overall?
no.
Because you both got to win. So rock, paper, scissors, shoot to see who wins
Trinity
it all.
wins again. We'll stay with that. We'll stay with that.
The
Either way.
Trinity grad wins again. They're both Trinity grads, so they both win. But that's all we have for this episode of The Buzz. Thank you so much for tuning in, and tune in every week for more content. Thank you, and have a great night.
This has been a production of Waynesburg Community Television.